Yo guys, welcome back to another video on the channel, and today we're going to be taking a look at this new Warzone update, and we're going to be talking about, is this going to kill off Warzone? Is it going to be the end where people are like, okay, I've finally had enough, I thought something big was happening, and maybe something big isn't happening? We're going to jump into that all in a minute. We've just been given a whole load of new information with the Season 3 roadmap coming out, and all this good kind of stuff. But quick before we do jump into the video, if you are new around here, be sure to subscribe with notifications turned so you don't miss any more videos on the channel. On to 10k subs, if you can help us hit, that'd be absolutely amazing. If you do enjoy the video, please do smash thumbs up, let me know your thoughts on all the Season 3 in the comments below. Let me also know what you want to see in Warzone. Do you want to see a map change? Do you want to see a whole variety of guns added in? What is it that you want to see that make you play a lot more Warzone again? Get back on that grind where you're just playing 8 hours a day with the boys, and just get back onto that. Just let me know what that is in the comments below. But I'm going to jump straight into it right now. So to start off with, guys, we are going to be taking a look at the Season 3 roadmap. Obviously in the multiplayer section, there's the new maps. Obviously Standoff is making a comeback. That's huge. We all love to see that coming back. New modes, sticks and stones, multi-team elimination, new score streak being the strafe run. Obviously that's not what you're here for. You're for the Warzone stuff. As you can see in the bottom left hand corner there is a Warzone map update. Obviously we knew there was something coming. We're now sort of in a position where we are hoping that it's not going to be a reskin of the map. There's been talks and news about a reskin of the map coming out, so it's going to be the exact same map, just taken back in time a little bit. So when they're building the Bridget Dam, when they're building Stadium, when they're building other parts of the map, it's going to be like they're half built, if that makes sense. There's images of Stadium where there's like the bottom section of seats there, but other than that, the rest of it's not been built, so it's pretty easy to get in and out of, pretty open in that sort of area. So what my honest thoughts are at the moment is, when this first update comes out, when the first new map comes out, I believe it's going to be a reskin. And then if you look down in the bottom right here, I'm sure you can see it under my face cam, it says Season 3 Reloaded, new limited time modes, rewards and more, and there is a picture for a mid-season event. So the fact that there's a mid-season event already happening when there's just an event happening beforehand, if that makes sense. So there's going to be an event or something happen to the Warzone map, but then again in the mid-season, in 3 weeks time, there's going to be another mid-season event. It seems silly that it would go from a mid-season or an event that's going to change the entire map to another event that's going to change the entire map again. So I'm assuming it's going to be the reskin, which we've all been thinking it's going to be because they couldn't get the game engine working, which are the rumors. Not sure how true that is, but so it's going to, I believe it's going to be a reskin when this first update here comes out, when in Season 3 comes out on the Thursday, I believe it is when that does come out, 22nd of April. So when that comes out, I believe it's just going to be not a complete new map, the same map that we already have, but it's back in time whilst it's being built up. And then when mid-season comes around and there's going to be a mid-season event, this is, I believe, when Verdansk is going to get nuked. This is when I believe this is all going to get rid of Verdansk, and these new maps are going to come in. All of the Cold War, Dirty Bomb maps are going to be integrated into their own map. I believe that's how it's going to play out. That's my thoughts on it all, and from what I've been reading and gathering from other people, that's what a lot of other people are also leading towards as well. So when that new update comes out on the 22nd, it is going to be a reskin of Verdansk for a couple of weeks, and then we'll get that mid-season update, which will take us to a new map. I don't know how they're going to do it. I don't know how they're going to integrate a skin change or a map reskin, whatever you want to call it, and then bring it into an event. I don't understand quite how we're going to go back in time to then go forwards. I'm not too sure what that's going to be about. Maybe we're going to look into the past of like what's gone on in the storyline, if that makes sense. We'll have a look at what's gone on, which could take us back into that time so we can get an understanding of Verdansk and why people are trying to blow up Verdansk or move from Verdansk or whatever it might be. And then when that is finished and the next 3 weeks have gone by and we get to that mid-season point, we will get that new map and we'll be in a completely new position. Another thing that I would do want to quickly touch on, there is going to be some new weapons and operators, which I'm excited for. I'm not too worried about zombie stuff. That's not really something we go into on this channel. But new weapons, there'll be the PPSH making a comeback. I am excited to see this gun back in action. I'm really hoping it's a good gun. I'm assuming it will be, because the new guns usually are pretty overpowered. Because of the fact they can sell more bundles, they can get a lot of people using them. That means more people are going to buy Cold War to end up leveling the gun up. So I'm assuming PPSH will be pretty decent. We've got the Swiss K31. Looks kind of like a marksman rifle. Not too sure what category that one will actually slide into. It kind of looks like the Kar 98. It's got a similar setup to that, so maybe it might be a sniper rifle on Cold War, because there's no marksman rifles, if that makes sense. We've also got a ballistic knives making a comeback. Always a bit of fun to use. They'll be quite funny to try and use in Warzone. I know they're right behind my face cam right now. Underneath the ballistic knives, which is also under the face cam, is a baseball bat. Again, one for you guys that like your melees, if that is anyone around here. I know these knives only guy is going to be going absolutely crazy for this ballistic knives and a baseball bat. We're then going to get a carved 2, which kind of looks like a bit more of a futuristic SMG. Not quite sure how we've ended up with a bit more of a futuristic gun when we're going back in time, but then after that there is a new pistol which is called the AMP 63. It looks like it could maybe be fully automatic or burst. I'm not too sure on that one. Obviously the Psychov's also got a little nerf today as well, just so you guys can bear that in mind if that is something that you're using. And then one more thing just to touch up on, we're now on Modern Warzone Twitter. I'll leave their link in the description as we are scrolling through theirs. As you can see, this is someone on PlayStation who's been trying to download the preload the update for the new season, and it is reported that it's going to be 61 gigabyte. Not quite sure how true this is as of right now. Like, this was what I said about the Psychovs being nerfed a little bit. Not too sure how true that is. It could be completely far off, and it might not be the size at all. There was a little update tonight I done PC, which is about 10 gigabyte. So maybe that's going to take us in and just give us that little booster of an update, if that makes sense. So it'll give us a little bit, and then when the next update comes out, it's not going to be as big. So guys, as you can see here, one thing you do want to make sure is that you are available and you are free on Wednesday, April the 21st and beyond. And the reason for this is the event's going to be happening, or stuff's going down in Verdansk. It's going to be a busy week. Everyone is saying that there's a lot going on. There's people in the coding finding that a lot of stuff's going on in Verdansk this week. So if you can, make sure you've got some spare time from Wednesday onwards, and you can get on the game and just spend a bit of time on there, as you will actually be able to just see what's happening and what's going on. So here we are, guys. I just scrolled up the Twitter, and as you can see, Season 3 update officially launches at 9 PM PT, midnight EST, and 5 AM British Standard Time, and the sizes are going to be 25 gigabytes across all platforms. So you guys, if whatever you're on, are going to have a 25 gig update. Shouldn't take a lot of people too long to do. I'm hoping this is going to be done by like 7 AM UK time for me. Hopefully it won't take any longer than an hour, so I can get on, I can stream for 6 AM, or make content at 6 AM and then get on stream nice and early. So if you guys do want to watch me on stream, my link will be in the description with my other social medias, if you do want to follow me anywhere else as well to keep updated. Apparently Bunker 11 at Military will play a huge part in this Warzone event, and is highlighted on the roadmap for a reason. So just keep an eye around that sort of area, guys, for when you are playing. Just see if you find anything that's going down in that sort of area. I'm assuming that's where the original or the first nuke is going to go off. That's where it's going to come out of and just blow up. Obviously, if you guys have been in that bunker, you'll know that there is a big missile sat in there, which is exactly the same as the ones that are flying across the sky all the time in Verdansk at the moment. So make sure you keep an eye on that and what's going on there. But that's pretty much all we've got to touch up on. I think Warzone, as long as the reskin isn't there for too long and we do get a new map within the very near future, I think Warzone's going to be chilling. However, if Warzone doesn't get a new map very soon and we don't end up with a new map after these next 3 weeks, when this mid-season event actually happens, I feel like we could then be in a lot of problems and Warzone might be going in the wrong way. I feel like a lot of people will give up on it for a while. They will get bored of the same map over again, because even though it's a new map, even though it's just a reskin, it's not a new map because it is a reskin. It's the same map, it's the same layout. People are going to know what's going on, so I feel like a lot of people will probably give up if that's all we get for a while. So hopefully it's just a case it's a reskin and then a new map towards the mid-season as well. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, please do smash thumbs up. Let me know your thoughts on what is happening in the comments below. I'd be interested to see what you guys have to say. If you aren't already subbed to the channel, make sure you do that with notifications turned on so don't miss any more videos on the channel. And like I just said, all my links with my Twitch link will be in the description if you do want to check me out anywhere else. I appreciate you watching all the way to the end. We'll catch you in the next one in a bit. Peace.